Hello to everyone. Welcome back again into your channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, right? Please just click the red subscribe button for more lesson content. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at one of the question papers for life sciences that were written in June, okay, specifically in 2017. Question 3.2 says study the graph below. So in this situation, or in this graph, we are showed the levels of two ovarian hormones released during the menstrual cycle. Okay, yes, and each and every point is being illustrated there. Okay, as you can see that we have our y-axis, okay, which are hormone levels, and we have our x-axis, which is time, days. Okay, yes, so we have day 1 to day 27. Okay, mind you guys, while you are speaking or looking strictly on the ovarian hormones. Okay, you know ovarian hormones, right? Yes, and I'm not going to tell you because this is what we have to tell. Okay, yes, so let's jump to 3.2.1 without wasting no time. So it says identify hormone A, which is hormone A, and B, we have to identify hormone B. So it's straightforward, guys, right? You know that hormone A in the ovarian cycle, it's straightforward. It's going to be an estrogen. Okay, it's an estrogen. Why? Because you know that an estrogen is being secreted by the Graafian follicle just before the ovulation day, from day around 1 to day 13, just before the ovulation day, right? Yes, because during that time the Graafian follicle is still alive, is still secreting this estrogen. So after day 14, meaning that now we're climbing after day 14. Okay, so after day 14, the progesterone as the ovarian hormone kicks in, okay, being secreted by what? By the corpus luteum, because you know that on day 14 the Graafian follicle breaks to release the egg. So now it's no longer a Graafian follicle after day 14, meaning that on day 15 it becomes a corpus luteum secreting what? Secreting this progesterone from the ovary. Okay, so it's the second ovarian hormone, B, which is the progesterone. So B is the progesterone and A is the estrogen. Okay, so B is the progesterone. Very good. So that's how it goes, guys. I hope we get it right. Yes, so let's move to 3.2.2. 3.2.2 says, what effect does an increase in hormone A have on the endometrium? So what does an increase in estrogen has on the endometrium? You know that the function, this is like they're asking you about the function of the estrogen. Okay, yes, in the endometrium wall, or the pure function of the estrogen. So the function of the estrogen is to make, or the effect of an increase in estrogen will make the endometrium wall to become more thicker. Okay, meaning that more strengthened, more thicker, more glandular. Okay, yes, there will be more tissue glands, okay, that are going to cover the endometrium wall. And lastly, mostly, it's going to be made vascular. Okay, yes, so meaning that the estrogen will influence the endometrium wall to become more vascular, meaning that it will get supplied with more blood vessels. Okay, yes, that's how it goes. So that's straightforward. So let's move to 3.2.3. So the ovulation is indicated on the graph. Yes, it is indicated, right? The ovulation there, as you can see, the ovulation there, up there at day 14. Okay, yes. So I just told you the day because they are going to ask you about the day. I already told you. Okay, so let's define the ovulation. What is ovulation? So ovulation is the release of the egg from the ovary or from the Graafian follicle. Okay, yes. So ovulation is the release of the ovum or of the egg. Okay, so ovum is the synonym of the egg, guys. Okay, yes. So that's it. So it's just the release of the egg from the Graafian follicle or from the ovary, right? Yes, that's it. We define the ovulation. Okay, And ovulation, on which day did ovulation takes place? Day 14, as you can see. In each and every time, I even told you in the past lessons that ovulation takes on the 14th day, okay, and day 14. So C says, which hormone secreted by the pituitary gland to stimulate the ovulation day or the ovulation? So which hormone secreted by the pituitary gland stimulates ovulation? Which hormone, guys? I told you it's the luteinizing hormone, right? Yes. So it's the luteinizing hormone. You know that luteinizing hormone stimulates the what? The ovulation. So at B, day 14, and divine ovulation. At A, it's the release of the ovum, okay, from the ovary, from the caffeine for ovum. Okay, so let's move down. So 3.2.4 says, explain why high levels of hormone B prevent the development of the follicle. Okay, so now we're talking about why hormone B, which is the progesterone, okay, why progesterone will prevent the development of the new follicle. You know, it's because of the negative feedback, or you can just say it's because, look, you have to explain properly, right? Yes. So if there is if the corpus luteum is secreting the progesterone will inhibit the secretion of the follicle stimulating hormone, which is the FSH. So meaning that if there is no FSH now, there will be no development of the follicle, because you know that the FSH stimulates the growth of the follicle, right? Yes. So it's straightforward, guys. The progesterone, the hormone B, okay, which is the progesterone hormone B, will inhibit the secretion of the FSH, and therefore there will be no stimulation in the follicle or the growth in the new follicle. I hope you get it right. Yes, explained it so well. Okay, so let's move to 3.2.5. So 3.2.5 says, explain evidence in the graph that indicates that no fertilization took place during the menstrual cycle shown above. So it says there is no fertilization took place, meaning that after the release of the egg now, okay, there were no, or let's say, oh yes, there was no fertilization, right? Yes, indeed, yes, there was no fertilization, but now we have to explain the evidence, right? Yes. So it's because, look at the progesterone. You know that during pregnancy, the progesterone continues to go up, okay? Yes, increases rapidly, okay, or consistently. So meaning that, as you can see at that point now, progesterone went down, meaning that there was no fertilization took place because the corpus luteum degenerated, so that the ovarian cycle can, the menstrual cycle can start over and over again, right? Yes. So that's how it goes. So it's straightforward like that, guys. Okay. Or yes, you can just say that the levels of progesterone decreased due to the degeneration of the corpus luteum, and therefore that proved that there was no fertilization took place. Okay. Yes, that's how it goes, guys. Yes. Okay, so I think we answered each and every question. Okay. Yes, so if ever, guys, you want more revision of question papers, please try to comment on which question paper that you'd like us to do, or like regarding the topics. Okay. Yes, just mention the topics. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, see you in the next following lesson video. Cheers, bye.